Welcome to Mishna study Masechet Eduyot Perek Aleph Mishnah Chet. Over here in this Mishnah, I'm going to discuss Terumah when it comes to Karshinet Terumah, right? Vetches of Terumah, right? This is something that is not necessarily eaten by people, or it's not set aside to be eaten by people. I guess it can be eaten, but it's not set for that. So Karshinet Terumah, Bet Shammai Omrim Shorin v'Shafim b'Tahara, right? You could soak it and you could rub it, right? You go ahead and rub it with your hands. B'Tahara, right? As long as you're pure, right? Because we don't want to cause any tum'ah to this terumah. Machilin b'tumah, right? If you're giving it to the animals to eat, okay, at that point, because it's ma'achal behema, you could give it to them with tameh hands. Again, but only the time when you're actually feeding it to the animal. But when you're soaking it, right? And when you're, rubbing it in your hands, you can't do so unless you are, right? Your hands are tahor. You need to, you need to be tahor. Your hands need to be tahor, and then you could, you could go ahead and rub it, because we don't want to make it tameh. Bet Hillel omrim shorin betahara, right? V'shafinu ma'achilin betumah, right? So you go ahead and you could soak it betahara. But you have to go ahead and when shafin, or when you rub it, and when you give it to animals to eat, both of those could be betuma. Okay, right? So they add one step to the process that it can be done betuma. Right? You could also rub it betuma, according to Bet Hillel. Shammai omer yochidu tzarid. No, eat it as coarse flour. Never get it tameh. Right? We don't want it to be susceptible to becoming tameh. Yeah, that's the most strict opinion. Rabbi Akiva Omer, the other extreme, kol ma'aseh betuma. You can do everything betuma. You don't have to worry about getting it tameh, right? It's just animal food. You don't have to worry about it at all, even though it's karshinet teruma. It doesn't matter. Halacha though is like Bet Hillel, right? That when it comes to soaking it in the water, right? Because water makes something susceptible to becoming tameh. It also spreads tumah, so that has to be done with tahara. But when you're rubbing it and when you're giving it to the animal to eat, those two processes you can do betumah.